Hello friends, today we are going to see the geometrical increase method of population forecast. In the previous video, we saw how to solve an example of population forecast by arithmetical increase method. Now I'll be solving the same numerical by geometrical increase method. And the link of that video in which we solved the example by using arithmetical increase method, I'll be adding it in the description. Okay, so here as per the given data, we have population of a city for 1960 to 2000, and from that data we have to forecast the population for the year 2010, 2020, 2030 and 2050. So let's proceed towards the solution. The first step will be same as the arithmetical increase method. We have to find the increase in population first. I have already created two columns. First column will be increase in population. Now in this column, the first cell will always be empty. Now in second, we need to find the increase in population from 1960 to 1970, which is 30,500 minus 27,500, which gives 3,000. Again in the next step, population increase from 1970 to 1980, 34,000 minus 30,500, which gives increase as 3,500. Next is increase in population from 1980 to 1990, 39,000 minus 34,000, which is equal to 5,000. Next, population increase from 1990 to 2000, which is 45,000 minus 39,000 is equals to 6,000. So till here the steps will be same. Now next we need to find the percentage increase in population. In next column we will be finding percentage increase in population. To find the percentage increase in population, again here the first cell will be empty. Now the second cell, the percentage increase means increase in population divided by the previous population. I'll just mention it over here. Percentage increase in population So the first value we will be calculating like this: R1 percentage increase in population is equals to increase in population. What is the increase? 3,000. Okay, so 3,000 divided by the previous population was 27,500. 3,000 divided by 27,500 into 100. Here we get the value as 10.90. So the percentage increase in population is 10.90%. We will be calculating the value for all the years. So here the value came to be 10.90. For next R2 we will be calculating the percentage increase. It will be 3,500 divided by 30,500 into 100. 3,500 divided by 30,500 into 100. Here we get the answer as 11.47%. In this case the population increase was 11.47%. In next case, that is R3, the percentage increase in population will be given by 5,000 divided by 34,000. 5,000 divided by 34,000 into 100. Here we get the answer as 14.70%. 14.70%. The last value will be R4, and it is calculated by using 6000 divided by 39,000 into 100. 6000 divided by 39,000 into 100. 6000 divided by 39,000 into 100. 15.38%. 15.38%. So now we have the percentage increase in population. So the next step, we have to calculate the geometric mean. Okay, we need to calculate the geometric mean by using these values R1, R2, R3, R4. The geometric mean is denoted by R. Okay, and it is calculated by using the formula R1 into R2 into R3 till Rn raised to the power 1 by n, where n is the number of observations or the number of values which we have. In this case, we have 4 values of percentage increase in population: 1, 2, 3, 4. Here the value of n will be 4. So for this example, the value of R will be R1 into R2 into R3 into R4, that is 10.90 into 11.47 into 14.70 into 15.38. Okay, R1 into R2 into R3 into R4 raised to power 1 by n. 1 by n, n will be 4 because we have 4 values. So raised to 1 by 4. So let's calculate this value. 10.9 into 11.47 into 14.7 into 15.38. Answer raised to 1 by 4, or we can write it as 0.25. Here the value of R came out to be 12.96. Okay, the geometric mean R is equals to 12.96. I'll just write it over here, geometric mean. Now we have calculated the geometric mean. Now the next step, we need to calculate the population for the year 2010, 2020, 2030 and 2050 by geometrical increase method. The formula for calculating the population using geometrical increase method is as follows: Pn is equals to P 1 plus R by 100, that is geometric mean by 100 raised to n. Now please remember, while calculating the geometric mean, the value of n was the number of observations that we had, and in this case, that is the main formula. The terminologies will be, here P will be the last known population, R will be geometric mean, which we just calculated over here, geometric mean, and the value of n will be the number of decades, or we can also write it here as time gap. I'll explain this further while we are calculating the values. Okay, so the first thing that they have asked is the population for the year 2010. So by using this formula, we'll proceed towards calculating the value for the year 2010. So for 2010, the formula will be P 2010 is equals to P 1 plus R by 100 raised to n. Here P is last known population, which is the given data. The last known population is for the year 2000, and the population is 45,000. So for P 45,000 into 1 plus R by 100. R is the geometric mean, which is 12.96. 12.96 divided by 100 raised to n. As I said earlier, n is the number of decades or the time gap. So what is the time gap from the last known population to the year which we are calculating right now, that is 2010. 2010 minus 2000, which is 1 decade. The given data, the population is given decade wise, not year wise. So here also n will be, the gap will be considered decade wise. So here n will be 1 because 2000 to 2010 only 1 decade has passed. Okay, I hope this is clear. So here the value of the population for 2010 will be, first we'll calculate the bracket portion, that is 12.96 divided by 100 plus 1 raised to 1 will be same, 1.296 into 45,000. Here the value for the year 2010 came out to be 50,832. 2010. Next we will be calculating the population for the year 2020. Again P 2020 is equals to P 1 plus R by 100 raised to n. Here again the value of P will be 45,000. While checking the answer sheets, this is where the students make mistakes. In last known population, they take the value of P as 50,832, which we just calculated, which is wrong. In arithmetic increase method and geometric increase method, the value of P, last known population, has to be taken from the given data, which is 45,000. Okay, I have explained this concept in the last video as well. Please don't forget. This is where you lose marks. Again, for 2020, population will be 45,000 into 1 plus 12.96 by 100 raised to n. Here the value of n will be 2 because from 2000 to 2020 2 decades have passed. Okay, so again this value will be calculating. Now to speed up the calculations, I'll be doing it directly. 12.96 divided by 100 is 0.1296. 0.1296 plus 1 is 1.1296. So 1.1296 raised to 2 or 1.1296 square into 45,000. The answer comes out to be 57,419.8, which we can round up to 57,420. So the population for the year 2020 will be 57,420. Okay, clear? Now they have asked population of the year 2030 and 2050. Okay, so let's proceed. For the year 2030, again the same formula, only the value of n will be changing. Okay, P 2030 is equals to P 1 plus R by 100 raised to n. The value of P will be same, that is the last known population, which is 45,000. 45,000 into 1 plus R. R is the geometric mean, 12.96 divided by 100 raised to n. Here n will be 3 because from 2000 to 2030 3 decades have passed. Okay, here the answer will come out to be 1.1296 cube into 45,000. The answer comes out to be 64,800 and 61.4, which we can round it up to 64,862. Population for the year 2030 comes out to be 64,862. Now the last part of the question, they have asked us to calculate the population for the year 2050. So for P 2050, I'll calculate it directly now. Last known population is 45,000. Our geometric mean is 12.96 divided by 100 raised to, here the value of n will be 5, because from 2030 directly 2050. 2040 is not asked in the question, please pay attention. And value of n is 5 because from 2000 to 2050 5 decades have passed. So the value for 2050 comes out to be 45,000 into 1.1296 raised to 5. Here the value came out to be 82,762.9, which we can round it up to 82,763. So the population for the year 2050 will be 82,763. That's it, friends. The problem is complete. This problem was asked for 5 marks in environmental engineering examination. The method is a bit lengthy as compared to arithmetical increase method, and the places where students make mistake is, as I told earlier, while selecting the value of P in every case, the P is always last known population for arithmetical increase method and geometrical increase method. And the next case where I see students making mistake is, let's just say for calculating the population of 2010, the value of R, they take it as R1. For 2020, they take the value of R as R2, which is wrong. R1, R2, R3 and R4 are the percentage increase in population, and by using these 4 values, R1, R2, R3 and R4, we calculate the geometric mean using this formula. We calculate geometric mean R, and then we substitute that value of R in our formula. Okay, I hope this is clear. And this method, geometrical increase method, is based on the assumption that the rate of change of population is proportional to the present population. Okay, and this method is usually suitable for forecasting the population of new cities. Okay, I hope you understood the concept. If there are any doubts, please let me know in the comment section. I'll be uploading more numericals, and I'll be solving the same numerical, this numerical, by another method in my upcoming videos. If you understood this concept, please like the video, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching.